Hi guys, hope everybody's okay. Before we kick off, can you hit that like button, please, and hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because we want to try and get as many people subscribed as we can, because it really, really helps the channel. So if you can do that for me straight away before we start. Right, it's Rob again for the Exit Light channel, and what I was going to talk about today was superstition. Are you superstitious? What is superstition? Well, the dictionary definition of superstition is a belief or way of behaving that is based on fear of the unknown and faith in magic or luck. A belief with certain events or things will bring good or bad luck. Main superstitions. I am superstitious, which I shouldn't be really, because I'm religious as well. But you shouldn't really be superstitious, because it sort of goes against your religion, really. But I'm a weird one. So, magpies. If you see only one magpie, you're supposed to say, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie." 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold. It goes on and on and on. I've never seen 6. I've seen 3. But I don't think I've ever seen more than 3. And yes, I do. If I see one magpie, I do say under my breath, "Morning, Mr. Magpie," which is ridiculous. But what it does for me, if I'm driving, which I usually am when I see them, if I see one magpie, I'll slow down and I'll drive more carefully. Not that I wasn't driving carefully in the beginning, but I would drive extra careful. And I'll really look out for seeing 2 magpies. Now, also, the other, when people say knock on wood, touch wood, I believe that the reason for that is it's based in a Christian belief that Jesus' cross was wood, and if you hit wood, touch wood, it's supposed to be lucky. It wasn't very lucky for Jesus, but there you go. And I am Catholic, so if there's any people taking that the wrong way, then don't. What else is there? What else is superstition? Walking on cracks in the road, walking underneath a ladder. Let's have a look. Examples of superstition. Let's see what he says. The belief that bad luck comes in threes. Yeah. When famous people die, if a famous person dies, people always say, "Well, that it comes in threes." So usually it does actually work like that. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, you get 2 famous people die, and then there's always usually another one dies. Maybe it's just circumstance that happens, or coincidence. But yeah, you do look out for things that happen in threes. What else does it say? A lost shoe might be forgotten one day, but seen as the third in a series of bad breaks. And then next, let's have a look what else it says. What does superstition mean? Let's have a look at all this. Oh, this is a bit damning. A belief or practice resulting from ignorance, fear of the unknown, trust in magic or chance, or a false conception of causation. Wow. Well, I don't ever really put it down to that. You just grow up with them, don't you? It's a learnt behaviour. I'll never walk under a ladder. Or never go under a ladder. I don't walk, but yeah. Now, is that the fear of things falling from above, or is it the fact that I think it's the actual shape. If I remember, we did this in a podcast, and I'm thinking back now. And it was because it makes up the three. It makes up the wall, the ladder, and the floor make up the shape of a triangle. I think it's something to do with that. If you know, and if you've got any superstitions, and if I'm talking a load of rubbish, then please in the comments correct me, because I would really, really like to hear what you've got to say. And get involved. Obviously I want you to hit that like button, but get involved in the comments. Tell me what you think about your superstitions. What are they? Are there any weird ones? Are there any that... I think maybe superstitions are cultural as well. I think there's... especially in Europe, Eastern Europe, there's a lot of old superstitions and a lot of old... Because in my last video that I did, I talked about... I got onto superstition somehow. I don't know how I got onto superstition, but I did. We were talking about Ouija boards and peacock feathers and the carved masks. Now, I would never, ever... It's like... It don't happen so much around here, but in Manchester, we used to get a lot of gypsies, and they knock on your door. Now, selling heather, bits of heather. Now, you would always buy, even if you only had a couple of quid, you would give it to them and say, look, that's all the money I've got at the moment. And you would always give them something. You would never shut the door in their face, which is ignorant anyway, but it's supposed to be really, really bad luck to just tell them to piss off kind of thing. So yeah, that was another one. What else did we used to do? Obviously, I've talked about knocking on wood. Bad things happen in freeze, magpies. Yeah, I think that they're the only ones that spring to mind. But let me know, Americans, if you're listening in America, have you got any superstitions that are purely American? Or have you took all your superstitions from Europe, from when you travelled over from Europe, whether it be from the UK or from other parts, Spain or Portugal or places like that? Have you got superstitions that are different from, I think Mexican, so would be Spanish, would have a lot of superstitions, yeah? Because that is a very religious country as well. Spain, Italy, probably the same as us. I would be interested to find out where the magpie one came from, because that's weird. Why? Why do we... I mean, I have these superstitions that I do, and I don't know why I do them. I don't know what the meanings are, really. I've never really looked into it. I think I will, actually. I'll have a look into it and see why I do these stupid things. Anyway, guys, it's just a quick one. Just wondered, hit that like button, please. Let's get these subscriptions up. Share this video. Tell your mates. Tell everybody about the channel who you can. Really, really good to speak to you all again. God bless. Take care. And I will be back with you soon. And we'll be starting doing some more podcasts soon. So look out for them. Get subscribed so you hear about the podcast. Anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. And I will see you all soon.